Okay, I thought I would just do a quick little short video here. I recently did another plastic smelting job on another battery, and this time I was able to get the plastic probably came down to about maybe here. It was hard to get it in there because you kind of got to jam it down in there, and I used a hammer to gently tap 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 get the plastic to go down. There's usually just enough room along this edge, but you can see like this little lip right there is the remnants of what went down the sidewall. And then interestingly, just having it, gravity does its job. Like I touched it here just for a little bit with my screwdriver, like little anyway, it stuck to it and then it looks terrible. I think in the future I'm going to try to do these without even I'm just going to let the plastic just melt together. But you can see like it did pretty good job. And the nice thing is that as the case, you can see there's a little gap there on the metal. So as the case, because originally that had swelled out, because when it heated up, and it's pulled back. And same thing here, it's pulled back a little bit, kind of stuck here. I should probably break that off right there just so it doesn't stick to the case. But anyway, I just had to seal up a little hole on this one, and I think it actually turned out pretty good. So I'll do a couple more videos like this. I did the one big piece, and then I added two more little pieces. The hole was right under here, and gravity, you could see it just kind of mushed right into the hole. And then I added a little bit more plastic on top just to give it an extra little density there. But anyway, and again, this is just using my heat gun and just letting the inner cell plastic shroud just to melt and fuse with the battery casing. There was a little bit of deformation here, like right here. You might be able to see like it buckled a little bit right there as I was heating up. And what's interesting is I think the metal here, this metal heated up enough that I started getting concerned that it might be weakening the wall of the cell down along here. But of course we'll never know. But I would say, you could probably even get like a little bit of a, like get the metal damp or have like a sponge or something. So you could just like kind of get this wet here, because you don't want the metal heating up so much that it can damage the sidewall. But in this case, I really wanted this to fuse down the sidewall a little bit, just in case there was a little bit of a hole that might have protruded down just a little bit. What else was I going to tell you? Back here, there's another, this back battery, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to actually, I don't know what to do, but you can see how that whole top layer of the cell is compromised. And if we get down underneath there, you can see like the hole definitely opens up. There's quite a bit missing. I have to take this clamp off just to be able to assess how bad the damage is back in there. I don't think that cell is repairable. And then over here, this one's really bad. I'll let you take a look in here. See if I can get it to focus just right. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. You can see like it literally, the whole sidewall, that cell is gone. And then there's the metal plate. You can see the metal plate right in the middle. And then the whole sidewall, you can actually see into the cell just a little bit. There's like some plates and stuff in there. I don't know if you can see it from this side. It's just not quite. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, you can kind of see there again. That's really damaged. So, yeah. So I think for some holes, this little fusing of the inner cell shrouds work okay, but you definitely, the more that it's on top, the better. But man, if it goes down the sidewall, you just get into some trouble. I'm gonna spray this battery off here in a few minutes. I gotta clean up. You can see, look at all this corrosion that was in there. It's terrible. Anyway, okay. Hopefully folks out there find these videos helpful. If you like my channel, you should subscribe, because I'm not making any money on it yet. In fact, if you want to send me money just to be nice, you can reach out to me and say, dude, I want to send you money. But it's not why I'm doing these videos. Hopefully this will help folks out there that are dealing with this kind of stuff. You can definitely see how that whole side of the battery, that cell is just caved in. If I can get in there. Yeah, you can see like that's all gone. So, all right, everybody.